we return, and I think we're about to engage in the best plan ever.
The best plan ever. Anyways.
And Darius has been demoted from tree boy to ground boy, due to the fact that there's someone else who's better at being a tree girl.
So could I get maneuver rolls out of I guess a group maneuver roll out of the two tree people?
Am I a tree person? Is that what?
Yes, you're a tree person. Yep. The two rookies are tree people because they both have maneuver.
I will lead the maneuver roll. What is our position?
You are currently. I mean, like you're controlled. It's just you're.
It's just climbing a tree. Come on.
I didn't know if like the tree was also a zombie, or if there was more stuff that's going to be revealed as we went.
Sadly, Ents don't. Ents could be a thing, but sadly, wrong, broken.
They are Ent in this game.
God damn it, Aaron!
I hate you. Not really. You're great.
Counterpoint. No, you don't.
You're correct.
I see you've debated before.
But what if nuh-uh? And you're like, shit.
Is the effect standard?
It's the effect is standard. You are standard effect at climbing a tree. That is a 5.
1.
Okay, so one of you has climbed a tree before.
The other isn't alright.
You both managed to get up your respective trees. That is not the issue here.
I mean, I feel like there's a question of time.
So it's.
I also don't like how that's phrased.
It's question of time and also the trees being brittle, right? So I think climbing at the tree is going to take longer than you expected. So by the time they get here to your troops, it's going to be you're pretty much going to get up there and then immediately jump off. So it's going to take whatever the position is for that thing is probably going to be worse for you folk.
Yeah.
So it's have fun. Essentially, what I'm saying. Speaking of which, it's just a waiting game, right?
No, it's a hiding game. We're hiding.
Oh, so you're actually trying to hide yourself from when they approach, so that they
basically
have to,
it's an ambush.
It's an ambush.
In which case, I would appreciate another. I mean, I think scouting is both movement and stealthy movement or hiding.
This is the thing, though. But most of it, it's me, Darius, and 3 rookies. I feel like it's actually. I think I'm actually trying to discipline them.
Maybe.
Or marshal them.
If you're trying to order them to do a thing, marshal.
Marshal. All right. Cool. Great. Does Darius want to help them? Because Darius knows about how to hide in things.
Does he want to? Not really.
Okay, that's fine.
Are kind of slowing me down, but will
that's
he?
Fine.
Yes.
Okay, you will. Great, excellent. Because the better we do at this martial roll, the less likely Darius is to die.
There is that. Yes.
Position.
They're not on you yet.
Yeah, I feel like this is risky standard.
Yeah.
Unless you think it's limited because depending on the standard limited great is actually dependent on the foliage here, I feel like. The cover.
So as I said, the trees are dead, right? So it's not necessarily you're not hiding behind trees or in bushes, right? You're covering yourself like it's a plane, right? You're covering yourself in mud and laying down.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
This is just like the poop mission.
So is this limited or standard for you?
It's also standard at the moment.
All right. Cool. There is mud, right? That's the thing. It's not like sand. And I have 1 bonus dice. What is wrong with us today?
It's 4 to 5.
Yes, but I had 3 dice on that.
So what I think's happening is you are in fact hiding appropriately, right? Like, what do you say? Like, what are you yelling at them about?
I'm not yelling anything. We're trying to hide.
Oh, I meant to get them to march.
She's
whispering tersely.
Yeah, I'm whispering tersely, like, get. I'm sitting here, being. Wait, let me find my list. We are
Whispering like an angry mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, an angry mother, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, Thompson, I can see your eyes. Put some mud on your eyes. And I can't see, miss. Well, see better.
So, what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna tick the clock because it's time passing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's happening. You're losing opportunities to catch them, but I think you do manage to you do manage to hide from the you manage to hide from them once they get here, right? So they know someone's here, but they seem to have lost you. So like when they get here, you notice the horses seem to be maybe more fucked up than you first saw. So like their fur's mangy, like they're obviously alive, and they're not like they're not like missing bits, but
They're
they
not
have
Zorses.
yeah, they're not zombie horses. But they have like they're super mangy, and like they keep like biting like at each other. They're like some parts of their skin are like played off. And then like replaced with like metal like to protect them. And the knights riding them are like pretty obviously people too. So they're in like red, like they're all in like armor. It's all like red and very pointy. They all seem to have like that symbol branded somewhere on them, and I think like the one leading them is the only one out of armor, and they're like they have that like that symbol you saw like branded on their chest, and they're like they don't have a face plate or anything, and they're like missing like their upper and bottom lip and shit like that.
And so are they zombies or they're not?
No.
They're just people.
They're
Right.
people.
Okay,
They're
so
just
they're not
fucked people.
Yeah, right. Okay. So there's no zombies, no zombies, just people on horses. All right. So yeah, as soon as they get within our like ambush zone, the point is that we leap up and corral horses towards where Isaiah and Carter are in the trees. And so basically we want to like get them off horse with our bayonets on end of gun, and then have Carter and Isaiah like jump down.
So it's
What role is this? Is this another marshal on my part?
this
Or
sounds like skirmish to me, with that like group skirmish that everyone
group
like,
skirmish makes sense.
What I'm trying to debate here is position effect. You're about the same size. So what I'm gonna do, I think this hide was a setup action for the skirmish.
Yeah.
Is how to treat
That's
that?
what that was the intention.
So I think it's like great effect, but still desperate. Does that sound?
I think that
Like-
sounds great. So for group action, for a desperate great group action, does everyone mark XP?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, cool.
Everyone participating. Are the tree people participating? Are they
Yes.
jumping down immediately?
Yes,
I
everyone.
would say that might be a separate thing.
Oh, okay. The
Is that
intention was
our own
for this to all
separate
happen at
desperate
once.
skirmish?
Not desperate skirmish, but desperate something probably.
Oh, because I was going to say I want to land on somebody.
I mean,
with my...
they're knocking people off horses, right?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
I guess it depends. Yeah, I guess I was thinking jumping off a tree onto a horse sounded more like desperate maneuver than skirmish
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, but that would assume that then,
But-
yeah. So the point is that we're stabbing at them to get them in position, and the others jump off and knock them off the horses, and then we stab them.
Yeah.
Which
My goal
exactly
is-
sounds like you're doing the skirmish, they're doing a maneuver. Like it's a two-pronged
Yeah.
thing to
Right.
me.
Well,
Does
what
that
if
make
it's
sense?
what if
Okay.
it's a single group action, but they're rolling maneuver, we're rolling skirmish?
That doesn't work. Everyone has to be doing the same action.
Okay, all right. All right. So then I think Darius and I will roll our skirmish.
Would one of the rookies roll for the other rookies?
Yes. There are three other rookies, so
It's just you just roll one.
Okay.
It's who someone is championing.
Championing the rookies. Yep. Cool. All right.
How many dice do we roll for rookie skirmish?
It's one.
One. Cool.
All right. Desperate. Great. Talk shit. Jump out of trees. Roll crits.
The rookies rolled a 1.
Jesus Christ.
It's just one die, so I guess yeah.
They rolled a 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I went off of my stats because.
I see.
Yeah.
Let me grab.
Oh no, we lost David.
I was about to say, like, they froze for a second.
They froze
there.
for a second.
Darn, they were the last one.
That's right. We'll give them a minute to.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is all janked up on the overlay. That's okay.
I love this plan, by the way. This plan's great.
I'm about it. Like, this is the kind of like nonsense. This is the thing, right? Like, when you pitched the game to me, I was like, we get to do sharp, like the nonsense from Sharp and Hornblower. I'm in, right? Like, everyone, get into this boat. We're going to crash it into this other boat, and then hopefully we'll get to keep the other boat. What? Don't worry, it'll work.
Yeah,
The
checks out.
mistake was letting Ashton play anything approaching a character in power.
Yes, this was your mistake. Yeah.
Give
Shrug.
me something to.
I mean,
abuse.
to be fair, Cammy, it's your fault for letting her play the officer.
That's true.
It is true.
You could have just not had an officer on this one.
Or just say, yeah, the officer can come. Ashton, you're not playing it.
Yeah. And then I would have been a rookie, and then I would have been like, "Can I please walk into the line of fire?"
I
haven't
actually
done
love
that
rookies.
yet.
Rookies are great.
Rookies are great. I love them.
I got a lot to prove. I was gonna like jump down and stab one of those guys in the head with my family heirloom sword and ratatouille him as I drove a horse around via him.
I mean, we've got a 4. We succeed.
What's
Right.
It's for great effect, right? So, like,
Um,
what's the rookie abilities you took? By the way, out of curiosity.
I have Devil's Own Luck, where I gained 1 die to all resistance rolls,
Samesies.
and so for my the heritage one or whatever, I got Stoic, which gives me +1 die to my prowess resistance.
So my favorite rookie build is pretty much a single die in every skill, and then Devil's Own Luck, and then they're just the rookie that survives.
Oh, that's really good. Well, okay, so with prowess, I have 5 dice now for my resistance rolls.
Yep. The survival rookie is my favorite type of rookie because they're shitty at everything. They're just really good at living through it.
I'm sorry, and then like everything around them is on fire. They're just like, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You're May from Overwatch.
My shitty rookies always turn out to be the best specialists for some reason. I've had some kick-ass ones survive the shitty circumstances. Although my actual favorite rookie ability is home cooking. You'd be surprised how good that ability is.
If it came down to it, could I skirmish someone with a cooking kit?
Oh yeah, it'd be.
I figure that's like
it'd be
some Home Alone
skirmish. It'd be skirmish limited to no effect, depending on the thing.
Oh man.
I mean, you know, if you were skirmishing a rabbit, I'd say sure, skirmish standard effect.
I chose research and discipline for my rookie. Or no, I took the heritage that gives you +1 discipline and then put 2 points in research as well, just because all
Research is
rights
good.
should have research.
Research is good. People underestimate research. Research is how you like figure out, okay, so what's this undead's weakness? Like, how do we actually kill it?
Sounds like a bunch of nerd stuff for nerds. I'll be over here with my sword and my gun.
I mean, it is very much nerd stuff. But it's the good type of nerd stuff. It's the type of nerd stuff that helps you kill stuff.
I don't really think there's a bad kind of nerd stuff, though.
I know. I also like Tinker is also real fun. If you want to make bombs and shit, Tinker's what you take.
What
If I
flavor's
get to
the
play a
lollipop?
rookie,
One of my favorite rookies of it is which one is this? It is cream soda.
Interesting.
So my favorite rookie I've ever played has been nicknamed the Smart Rookie. Although she's a soldier now. Her name is Emerald Shimmering Star. She has like 2 points research, 2 points tinker.
I'm going to roll for Darius.
Okay.
We do have control of each other's sheets.
Exactly. So that makes it work. I've got it set to like a screen that's just our faces at the moment because it's then we can actually see everyone.
Sure.
Skirmish for desperate. Great. No bonus dice.
Yep.
Come on, Darius. For fuck's sake, Darius. Jesus.
The best result is a 5. No, it's Marshall, so 4.
It's me. I got us the best result for that one. So, one of the rookies is going to have to lead their group action, though.
I'll do it.
I'll put this over here while we're using the
Yes.
temporary thing.
Isaiah, are you ready to maneuver?
Oh. So, all right. So first off, desperate skirmish. I see a 4. That's about as best I see.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's talk about like
Yeah.
what are the outcomes of that? Because I might want to resist.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. That's what I was like before we do desperate
Yeah,
maneuvers.
definitely.
Mhm.
So good news is you do it, right? So I think there are 4 of them. They're like slowly trotting around and their horses are like sniffing and they get right under the rest of the rookies and like you spring your trap and I think 2 of them go down, right? Like you kill 2 of them, you pull them off their horses and stab them with bayonets. It's great. And then I think the like ooh I think it's just everyone. I think everyone like in the thing the 2 remaining are going to essentially skewer the officer and one of the rookies. So I think they're carrying like pikes essentially.
Yeah.
Like these crude like jagged rusty pikes. And so I think the officer is going to get one through like straight through the shoulder. And like it's gonna pin her to the ground. And then I think one of the rookies is just gonna fucking die. Do you have armor?
Me?
Yeah.
As in Adhikar? Adhikar has armor. Armor resets at the start of a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to know if it's fine or not. Is I guess what I'm asking.
Oh, yes, it is fine armor.
Okay. They're tier equal scale. They're both essentially tier 2 with armor and stuff. I mean, I that's desperate, so level 3 harm.
I'm happy to let the rookie die, and I'm going to spend an armor to downgrade that.
Okay.
What are we calling that?
So rather than pinning you, I think they you like go to stab you and you move out of the way and it takes a bunch of the armor, but like one of those jagged bits just cuts a huge gash across your side.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you wish to name that.
Gash
I don't.
inside.
That works perfectly. So yeah, which rookie is the one that dies? By the way, Cammy.
Thompson.
So yeah, Thompson just gets a spear straight through the gut, and like it goes through them and into the ground, and then like
wouldn't be dead if you put mud on your eyes, Thompson.
And then they're almost floating for a second, like there's so much force behind it that they're like almost just skewered entirely, and then pulled out. So that's what that looks like.
Oh, good.
Desperate maneuver.
We are totally desperate. Good. And position?
2 are dead.
effect.
Like standard effect. Like
Okay.
there's nothing. It's just real. It's just a real scary thing. You're jumping like these trees are pretty tall. I'm gonna say like 8 feet down, like onto a
I-
horse.
Would like to push myself.
Please do.
I can't.
Good job,
We
Isaiah.
don't, we don't get devil's bargains here, do we?
You can have
if you
devil's
don't
bargains.
push, yeah, you can ask for one. My devil's bargain here is going to be taking that clock more.
But that's bad though. So I'm just gonna push myself.
That's how it works.
And I got a critical 4, which is a thing I just made up. Counts as a
critical,
6.
a critical middle.
I mean, 2 5s are a poor man's crit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is even worse. So I think.
So yeah, the end result is a 4 because everyone
Yeah.
got 4s.
Yeah,
We're rookies and we're terrible.
Yeah, but you didn't take any stress.
yeah. So what I'm trying to decide here is
Can I take a stress for pushing myself?
I mean, yes, but you didn't take stress
yes, you
for
still take that stress.
group action.
Was your goal here to get them off their horses or onto yours? As I guess my question.
It was to get them on horses.
Yeah.
In which case, I think that works. You two jump on these horses, but they're fucking crazy and they both bolt immediately. Like and just start taking you with them.
I think this is like where you do the John Wayne maneuver and you punch it to get it to calm down.
I would like to discipline my horse.
I would like to skirmish my horse.
Jesus Christ.
So what these sound like to me are resistance rolls.
Okay.
Yes, that makes sense.
Concussive discipline.
It sounds like one is using resisting with prowess and the other is resisting with resolve.
Yeah, my question is, Cammy, what's your stress at?
1.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Okay. So I have 5 dice for resolve or prowess, sorry. So I got a 6, which means no stress.
Cammy, clear that one stress.
Ah, nice. Freaking cheat codes McGee over here.
I am good at talking to horses.
Yeah, so I think they're
We need
about
to make a
bolt.
note on your character sheet that you are a horse whisperer.
No. She was shouting at it. She's the horse
Horse chatterer.
bellower or something.
So
No.
these horses still aren't like they're not obedient at all, right? They're not like gonna like they're fucking crazy. It's a like you're like, but they're not bolting off toward the camp with you on like essentially hanging on for dear life or dragging you behind them.
Yeah, they have some modicum of control, just not, elegant control.
You're not gonna win any derbies like this.
No.
Is essentially what I'm saying.
Would the horses sprinting back to the camp be a good thing, though? Because then we can catch up with the other guys and then stab them.
So it was more if they started bolting, you like they were more probably going to be dragging you along, less than you actually being riding them.
Fair point.
So now we put on the dead guy's armor.
There's 2 left. 2 that were not killed immediately in that skirmish. If you folks would like to,
I mean, I
murder
feel like those of us who are on the floor were hoping that we could get. So the hope was that once they were on the horses, we would have a better time dismounting the other 2.
Which is fair. I think it's like at this point you have scale on them, right? Your 2 are mounted. I mean, it sounds risky to me.
Sounds like another
still.
group skirmish.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
It still sounds risky to me simply because like the failure is these 2 bolt here, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not, you're not going to lose. It's whether or not one gets away.
Yeah, which is what we don't want. So risky and then standard. Or yeah, cool, great. I'll roll for me. I got a 3. Good job, dickhead.
I got a 5, so I punched the other guy off his horse.
I mean, we need to. Everyone needs to roll. So
I know, but I'm already on a horse.
Yeah, exactly. I will roll for Darius.
Nice.
Oops. Darius skirmish. Risky standard.
Nice. What's your stress out, officer?
I'm about to trauma out. about to
I believe
die.
this one will kill you.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so that noted.
Hold up. I need to roll for. Have we got them from both of those rookies?
No, we don't need additional rookies. They're essentially, if there are rookie PCs that are involved in it, they essentially champion for the rookies.
Right. Cool. Great. Awesome. So we've got 5 is the highest, and 2 fuck ups. Let me look at Attica.
They will be mandated. They will be.
That gets her
called?
2-6, not over.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yep, totally.
So she's
awesome.
not. So she is in go by moonlight terms, like at eclipse, like.
So I think you do it. None of them escape. But I'm ticking that clock again because I think it's
because they wheel round. It takes longer for them to wheel round, get their horses in control for us to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, it's David.
Hey!
Hi, David.
So the mission went well, I bet, right?
Yeah, your officer's almost dead, but other than that, you're good.
Ugh.
And one rookie died.
Ah! No!
There we go.
You
All right.
got 4 crazy horses, though.
Yeah, we have 4. So I think Darius and I are going to mount these other 2 horses, and
We're going to get on the horses.
And then 2 rookies per other horse.
And then yeah. And
I
then
think we should put on the dead guy's armor.
I think we should go and get the ones that are running back to camp now that we have horses
Yes, please, that.
and
is
murder
that
them.
They are very
yeah.
close.
Well, let's do that thing.
Let's do that thing. We would like to, on our horses, please, go and stab the other people on horses.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, look at it this way. All we have to do is slow down.
Yes. Slow them down, yes.
Now, I'm trying to remember if animal handling is scout or maneuver. Let me go look real quick. If someone wants to scroll up to the top, it should be there. All the things, and just tell me. It should be one of the things listed.
Let me have a look. In the main thing.
Handling a pack animal
thing
is
that- the
maneuver,
thing that
and
even-
riding a mount is maneuver.
Maneuver?
All right.
Yes.
Can someone else lead this group maneuver?
Yeah.
Because like the reason I'm at 6 stress is because I've led all the group maneuvers.
I have
what you
one
need-
maneuver.
What
Well,
you need is like lead from
yeah.
the front there.
Also, like Cammy, your skill in maneuver doesn't matter. It's whether you can handle the stress burden. And since you're the magical healing rookie, we should all rub for good
Yeah.
luck and let you be the boss for a second.
Also, it kind of makes sense. You're the one that's handling the horse the best. So,
Yeah,
like,
definitely. Where's that a car? All right, so I will roll my maneuver with, and I'm really sorry about this, Cammy. I'm rolling with 0 dice.
Oh, God.
And because I can't spend the stress to get a bonus one. I mean, I'm open to devil's bargains, but I feel like I'm likely to turn them down.
I can't think of any good ones here, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, the best one I have is that some of us get separated from the others. Like, for instance, devil's bargain, the rookies that aren't mounted get left behind.
That's just the thing that's going to happen.
Okay.
Like, that's not a devil's bargain. That's just.
No,
that
what I'm
is-
saying is we don't manage to get the other rookies on the horses.
Oh, I see. I think it's not that they're Okay, Devil's Bargain. Not that they're not able to go on the horses. It's that horse is going to go a completely different direction.
All right, cool.
Hmm.
All right. So I'll take that Devil's Bargain because I would like to have more than 0 dice. Is this risky standard or is it desperate?
So I mean I think it's risky limited. You don't have super great control of the horses. You can push it to desperate standard.
If I push myself, yeah, but I don't have any. Yeah, I'm not doing
No,
that.
I just mean it's not. You can push it to desperate standard by way of narrating how you make it more risky for yourself. It's not a thing you actually have to push for mechanically that way.
Oh right, yeah, fair. Well, that's easy. I start stabbing my horse.
There's like you say that like it's crazy. It looks like that happens a lot to these horses.
Yeah.
Someone already thought of that.
Yeah. All right. So
I was going to
would
say... Oops, sorry. Continue.
I will take desperate standard for that, 100%.
So I've got my fresh food and a cooking kit. Could I like try to entice the horse to listen with like carrots?
Oh, you're so wholesome.
I sadly do not think that is possible.
That's fair. I figured I'd try.
Desperate standard for everyone though. Like if it's one position, it's a group thing, so it's everyone.
That's what I was trying to get. I was trying to get us in a position where we could have. Yeah.
And this is maneuver, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Another 5.
Fantastic.
5's not great when it's desperate, but
Yeah,
we're
but
at
at the same
least
time,
not getting
remember,
stress.
desperate means you get XP.
It's desperate, but it's not stress-sprite.
What? Huh. But yay, XP.
All right, so
And I've filled my advancement book. Woo!
nice. This isn't so
On
failing
prowess.
roll. Are you taking advances in your playbook thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dev,
when you roll a desperate, you only get XP for that actions
Attribute.
XP track.
Got it. Cool.
So you would have just got
cool.
a prowess XP just now.
Got it. Woohoo! Done.
Yep, just transfer those that you've been locked into.
easy.
Yep.
And I think I
Awesome.
gave you one earlier in prowess for the skirmish
cool.
that I rolled for you.
Yep.
So desperate partial success. So you catch up to them, right? Like that happens.
Isaiah gets 1 stress because of the 3.
Mm-hmm. You catch up to them before they make it. I think, yeah, that's gonna okay. So you catch up to them, and you catch up to them because you can hear them a lot clearer now. There's a sound as you're catching up, as you're getting closer to where you like the scout told you that they thought they were running towards. It sounds like. Have you ever like taken tin and just like taken scissors to it or something?
Oh yes. Oh god. Yeah.
It sounds like that, and like it gets louder and like tearing metal and gnashing scissors and all that sound. And as you come around the corner, you see these two. You see the 2 riders, and trailing slightly behind, like running and keeping up with horses, is this humanoid figure that seems to be made of swords, is the best way I can describe it. They move and it sounds like the tearing of tin and like scraping a fork on a porcelain plate, like those sort of sounds, and it's just barreling towards you.
That's so
and I
cool.
think it's
Okay. This is not cool.
And I think it's literally going to run into who's the Cammy. I think it's going to run into your horse. And when I mean run into, I almost mean run through. Like as it like hits you, it starts tearing and just starts cutting it into pieces along with you. So yeah.
Before that happens, how close are the other 2 horses to this machine of
I think you were the one leading, so you were just the closest. Like it just barrels into you. Machines. You're all right. You might actually think it's a machine. So like, are you? Why are you asking? Is I guess my.
I want to jump from my horse to their horse.
Interesting. I think when it spots you, what happens is it like bursts of speed, runs ahead of them. To jump onto their horse, you'd essentially have to jump past this thing.
I want to run my horse into this thing, and while it's like, and use the momentum to fly up.
So more what I'm saying when it like ran to you, I'm more saying like level 4 harm sort of deal.
To the horse, yes.
Well, I would need a resistance and armor out of you for you to be able to then do that jump thing.
If you need to resist first.
So resist and then do the thing is I guess what I'm saying.
I have some armor and can roll resist.
That's a good idea.
Yep. If you armor, if it's standard armor, you take that from level 4 to level 3.
And also, we forgot to do the load thing because I think we probably would be not on light load for this mission.
Yeah. If everyone wants to do their load real quick, that's fine. I forgot, so it's on me. Just pick whichever one you want, and then you can figure out what you have after the resistance roll.
And then I do a prowess.
Yeah, it's a physical thing, so it's a prowess resist.
Ooh.
Only one stress. You're very good at resistance things. So what I think happens, because it drops it from 4 to 2, I think it takes like you jumping and you like jump or not jumping yet, but you are essentially in the process of jumping over it onto this horse, and this roll will determine whether the next roll will determine whether or not you make it or not. But what I think happens is I think your foot or like not even really foot, more like your shin scrapes that top shoulder blade of the thing, and like all of your clothes just go into get cut to pieces, and like it's just like there's just giant gashes all over where it touched.
I've heard of shoulder blades before, but this is ridiculous.
Aaron.
Yeah. Shoulder blade. So yeah, I think it's level 2 harm. This would hinder you doing things like running. So yeah, that maneuver roll sounds good now.
Can I take a devil's bargain?
Geez, what do I devil's bargain you with here? I mean, okay, devil's bargain. This thing's still after you now. Like it sort of looks like it's gonna. Yeah, this thing looks like it's gonna just keep barreling forward, unless you take a devil's bargain that says otherwise.
I will take that bargain and will factor it into my tactics.
Okay. Give me that maneuver roll.
What's my position?
Desperate. Desperate standard. This is a fucking plan and a half. Oh my god.
Don't forget to mark XP.
So just so you know, your death scene is gonna be so cool.
Yeah, so what I think
it's not cool, it's just
No, what I think happens is you leap over it and it looks like you're gonna make it, and then you feel like so for everyone else it looks like it looks humanoid-ish. It doesn't have eyes or anything. But like what you see is what was its arm sort of goes into its body, like all the swords retract and then shoot out its back. So its arm is now like coming out of its back, and it didn't turn around, and it just grabs you with these, like, I would say dagger-like, but they're literally made of swords. So, like, by grabs you, I just mean cuts you in half by grabbing you. Oh gosh, David dropped
I
again.
saw.
But yeah, like you're gonna be bisected by the thing.
No, I'm not allowing this to happen.
That's
I'm going to literally, like, as Rookie goes to fuck up this jump, I want to like just goink them straight off, just like grab them off the horse. So that then
What does potency do?
So potency essentially will increase. If you're doing harm, it'll do more harm. Do you see effect? It essentially will automatically bump up effect in like whatever if it applies.
Right.
Yeah,
I've got
so-
potency when harm penalized. I took harm just before, so
That would put that to desperate great. So essentially, what that would mean is you make it to the other horse, but
if you had rolled well.
oh well.
Okay.
So what you're saying is you want to resist 4. That's level 4 harm, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm resisting that.
Okay, please do so.
Can I resist it with my shield?
Yeah, like if you're just charging through and like shield bashing this arm out of the way, yeah, that'll take your shield. That drops it down to level 3 harm you're taking.
Yep, cool, excellent. What are we calling that?
So what I think this looks like is when it goes to grab her, you get in the way and it just breaks that shield. And
it is a fine shield. Does that change it from 3 to 2 or? I just want to check.
I don't believe so.
Okay, yeah.
If you were in a position where this thing was attacking you and you already had the shield in place, I would have taken that into effect when establishing harm.
Yep.
But it doesn't reduce harm in this way. So what I think happens is it breaks through that shield and it's going to try and do that thing it was going to do to her torso, but to your arm. And it only gets like a finger because you're going too fast, but it just completely slices one of your arteries. So bleeding.
I'm going to call that very bleeding.
Very bleedy. Much bad.
Yep.
Wow.
Cool. Okie doke.
Bro, how many harms am I on and how many harms are you on?
You didn't take any harm.
You didn't take
She
any
took
there.
it for you.
I drove my horse with shield in the way as you fell off your horse.
So yeah, you go tumbling to the ground. Let me go. Character names again. Sorry.
Isaiah falls to the ground.
Isaiah,
and Attica protects.
Isaiah goes rolling under the hooves of all these horses, but is not dead currently. And yeah, this thing grabbed your arm briefly, and it burns when this thing cuts you. Like it's not just the metal. This thing feels like it's like hot.
Great. Excellent. That'll help cauterize the wound or something. I'm sure that's a good thing. All right. Well, shit. Does someone want to do something about... I was going to like try and like throw something at the ones that are getting away, but I mean, yeah, I want to know. I'm asking what sorry, what is that? Carter? Yeah, I'm like, Carter, please do something.
I think at this point, Carter is frantically looking back at somebody who could maybe be higher ranked. And they're just like, can I shoot it? Can I shoot something? Can I shoot something, please? Please shoot.
I mean,
I have a sword, but that is made of swords. This isn't going to work, ma'am.
I mean, like, I'm asking you to deal with like the ones that are getting away, right? Like,
yeah, okay, I can totally,
But I mean, like, I'm asking you that as a player, not as a character, because Attica is currently fucked.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. So I think Carter looks back at what is happening, and if this goes well, it may be seen as a heroic act. But Carter looks back, sees the thing made out of swords, and says, "Nope," and then takes off after the two that are more likely made out of meat.
Meat is a good time as far
Wow, I
as
signed back in at the right time.
Yep.
Who's dead?
No one, because I'm amazing.
It's true. That is
Wow.
that is the answer and the reason.
And
So,
whole.
yes.
It's true. Ash is amazing.
I've now used up my shield, my armor, and I'm at 6 stress. And we're not even at the halfway mark yet.
Wow.
So this
Fantastic.
this might be a good time to mention. Commanders are the ones that issue retreat orders, just so you know, or the officer in charge. Regardless. So yeah, you took what exactly was your plan, Aaron?
I'm going to go fast, not only away from the sword monstrosity, but towards the meat monstrosity.
I see.
And then apply swords to them.
They're just people. That's rather rude.
They're the enemy. They're monstrosities.
I was about to say, people can be monstrosities.
That's very true. Cool. So you're going to charge after. That sounds like you're engaging that person in the skirmish on horseback.
Yes, skirmish.
So these horses don't like you, right? Like that's a thing. They are trained to like these people that you were trained to get to help you murder.
Stab them, it helps.
Shit going on here.
Let's see. I think desperate standard.
Okay.
Sorry to be throwing so many desperates at you, but like, come on.
This makes perfect sense. And also, oh no, we're getting experience points.
That's fair. If you survive, lots of XP.
Yes. So desperate standard. Based on the stakes at stake, I'm going to push myself because I'm close to the edge and I'm trying not to lose my head. Ha 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 ha. Got a 6.
Aaron.
Nice.
Hey.
So yeah, how do you kill this fucker?
So it's me getting close to this thing, and the horse doesn't ever get close enough for me to swing. So I get pissed off, and I stand up on the back of the horse, and when it gets close enough, I just jump, and then I keep from falling off by putting the sword through the other guy, and then just sort of like wrench him off over my head, and then it's my horse now.
Truly, you are horse girl.
His horse is now mine by way of my actions.
Awesome. That's one guy dead. The other rider's still up, but that one is also David. Sorry, real quick. Love your nail color. Moving on.
Thank you.
Anyways, yeah, you murder that one. There's one left. What do you do? Rookie names. What do you do, Isaiah? Like now?
Yeah, because I've taken the damage for you. As I
Can I use a med kit?
Sure. For
on
what
horseback?
purpose?
No,
She's
on
not
the
on
ground.
horseback anymore. She's on the
That's
ground.
right. Yeah.
To patch up, to stop. I don't know. I assume there's some sort of evil metal disease.
So if you are actively bleeding, which you are, it will stop bleeding and stop stuff from getting worse. Medkits also have things like anesthetic and like things to help you sleep. It will not get rid of the harm. It will, however, some stuff. Point of note: whenever you knocked out the officer last session, I should have made you spend a medkit usage because that was your anesthetic. So yeah, like I think you can totally do that. Is what's your? I should point out, like, the officer charged through, blocked a thing, kept kind of like the horse kept going. The thorn is now coming back at you because Devil's Bargain. Like it reared around and is just like, it looks almost like it's about to do like, you know, that stance runners take before they start running. It's doing that.
It's really hot. Like it's apparently quite a warm machine.
A warm machine, you say.
Can I throw all of my black shot into it?
So the problem with
We need to tinker.
So the answer is
we need to
you can
tinker.
try, yes, tinker is useful. If you're trying to like throw it and have it ignite, I'm trying to think of what that would even be, but also like you're essentially trying to use a really, really shitty grenade. Is your idea? So that seems like desperate limited effect to me, because it's also all made of metal. Like you're not getting at any of like bits inside, if there are any.
I don't have a. If I had a reliquary, I could tell if it was undead, couldn't I?
She says she's saying it's desperate limited, not desperate none.
Yeah. You're gonna throw all your black shot at. I'm not gonna say that does nothing, but they're like bullets, right? They're not. They're like. I should probably say it is desperate none. Like you, like they're bullets, not explosives.
What can I do with some naive hope?
Yeah. So naive hope will maybe make it think it'll miss. Like it'll just run over me. It'll miss. It's fine.
I'm going to dive into the offal of the minced horse.
So you're just gonna try and scramble out of the way. That's a desperate maneuver to me.
Yep.
We haven't fired a shot yet, have we?
No, we haven't. I'm very impressed with us.
Thing.
I'm going to push myself because if I don't, I'll probably die. What's the effect?
I mean, like if you're just trying to like dive in like a horse's corpse and like let this thing run past you, that's standard.
Buddy.
So I think you dive into the horse's corpse, and like that's fine, except it runs through it the same way it ran through the living horse, but this time it just steps on you, and like you just become mincemeat, right? Like there's no way to run. I'm trying to think of a way not to just tell you level 5 harm.
Cap, can I go loud?
Why are you asking me this?
Because you're the officer in charge.
I'm currently hanging off a horse, mostly unconscious.
Right, okay, I'm going to try and save this rookie's life.
Oh my god! So that's a defend. That's
I mean, unless Cammy wants to resist herself, but
well,
can I do that?
Yeah, you can resist the consequence.
You can resist. That's taking level 5 harm down to level 4 harm, though. That still kills you. Because again, I can't think of a way where this isn't just cutting into many pieces.
Can I use my naive hope as armor?
No.
My ignorance will save me.
All right, so yeah, you might need to be saved by the sniper if the sniper.
What if I just die and take over a different rookie?
That is perfectly acceptable.
Perfectly legit.
I think that's the best plan of action.
Okay, so my special ability is sharpshooter. I can push myself to do one of the following: make a ranged attack at extreme distance. No. Unleash a barrage of rapid fire to suppress the enemy. So basically, I want to make this thing veer off.
So, the way to prevent consequences from happening to someone else is a defend roll.
Okay.
Which requires you to resist for them, which would essentially mean you're taking the harm for her. It would change the fiction.
So you'd be putting yourself in the way, basically.
Pitching to me.
Well, if that's the case, no. Yeah. Because Darius is cold.
Yeah. I think the answer is, like, I've already saved your fucking life once. If you can't stay on your feet from there, like,
really can't see like any other thing to do besides to dodge out of the way of this thing, and that didn't work.
Yeah, no, I think
so now I am a meat paste.
Yeah. David, the thing you were asking earlier would be set up for her maneuver previously.
Got it. Cool. Yeah.
So, Isaiah, you turn into meat paste along with this horse, and you're playing one of the 2 rookies that like is now somewhere else.
The other rookies, do they get XP for the desperate rolls that they were included in previously? No.
Just
checking.
Rookies only get XP once you start taking them.
Once
you start like actively using them.
All right. So Isaiah joins the I'm just going to
Acquire Eternal.
Joins the list of the Glorious Fallen, which currently has Crimson Echoing Gale as presumed dead.
It's penciled in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, so
She
we'll,
might get better.
Can I stab this other guy on this other horse?
well, first I'd like to figure out what the sniper's doing.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Just watching all of this happen, like,
Yeah, I'm pretty stunned. So basically, what targets are open to me? And
So there's one horseman left trying to get to camp, and that thorn, the metal creepy monstrosity thing.
yeah, the metal creepy monstrosity thing seems like, god damn it! The only thing I can do to affect the horse, the rider that's getting close to the camp, is shoot the rider. And that basically gives up our position.
Or you could ride up to it and stab it, like our amazing friend Carter did.
Yeah, I'm not really a stabby. Oh fuck it, I'm riding after the guy.
Awesome.
I mean, Carter might be able to help you because she now has the spare horse.
So we haven't. I mean, yeah, that's true. If we haven't actually like talked about what you've been doing for a second, if you want to just say you've been riding after this guy for the entire time,
Let's assume that's what happened while I was disconnected.
then if you want to do risky skirmish with potentially with them helping you, if that seems
Yeah,
applicable.
cool. Yep, all right. Risky skirmish with assist. Yep.
If Carter is happy to spend a stress to help.
Mm.
Carter?
Help a guy out?
Obviously, I'm a good teammate, and I would really like a promotion and to also not be murdered. So yes.
I'll do my best. Risky standard, you said?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's practically luxury at this point.
Yeah, you murder him.
Yeah.
You fucking
Outstanding.
murder him. How do you murder him?
Can we team stab him?
Well, basically, like you come up on one side and jostle his horse, and while he's or she is unbalanced in the saddle, I come up on the other side and basically drag a knife across its throat.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm going to delete this clock because it no longer matters.
Well, we can go to camp and warn them.
Watch out, there are people
there's
coming.
immediate coming. You should.
There's a thorn coming. Run.
I'm just saying, they have knife elementals, and this seems like a pretty good side to be on right now.
Wow, I was wondering how you ended up joining the Legion, but now I can see you're actually quite sneaky, and I'm impressed.
I think we see Attica like pull herself half up her horse, blood just running off of her out of her shoulder, and she just gives her like a thumbs up to Darius and Carter, and then like pokes her horse again and starts just like and points and like giving the command, ride towards the camp.
It's turned into that kind of operation now, has it?
We're gonna lead the thorn into their camp.
I should tell you that probably isn't going. Like you could realize this. That thing wasn't chasing them; it was following them.
Yeah.
Like,
It's on their side. Okay,
It's on their side.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. In which case, I
Otherwise,
won't do that.
fantastic plan.
Let's take a break then, and we can
That's a
think
good
about
idea.
our plans.
And we can also learn Cammy's new rookie when we get back.
Sounds good. All right. We'll be back in a minute, chat.